A lot of the conventional success advice says, well, you have to get up at the crack of dawn, and successful people get up. So this is not true.
Yeah. There's, the great American Benjamin Franklin said, early to bed, early to rise, or early to bed, early to rise helps, makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Nope.
Wow.
It depends on what works for you, and this is really the key. What we have to think about is that during the day, human beings tend to move through the day in three stages: a peak, a trough, a recovery.
Yeah.
Now, most of us, about 80% of us, 75-80% of us, move through in that order: a peak early in the day, a trough in the middle of the day, and then a recovery later in the day. But owls are different. Owls are different, and they're much more complicated. And the thing about owls is that owls tend to hit their peak late afternoon, well into the evening. And that's one, and they're not as analytically sharp early in the day. And so a lot of offices require us just to be present and to be somewhat analytically sharp first thing in the morning. The early to bed thing doesn't work for owls. That's not who they are. And so what's really important is that what owls should do, it's really hard to be an owl in a corporate environment, but what they can do is they can talk to their boss, they can try to figure out ways to go in perhaps a little bit later, and they can try to look for ways to sequester doing their analytic work, their heads down focused work, much later in the day, perhaps when other people have gone home.